Hello, everyone. And you might be wondering, what am I doing all the way back in this town? Being, Tokiwa, something like that? Tokiwa. Let me turn the, speed up off. Well, the answer to that is, kinda simple and depressing. I lost my save file, and this was the closest backup. So, yeah. It's going to take me a while to get everyone back up to where they were, to beat Brock, to get through Mount Moon, to go fight my rival and do Nugget Bridge. But I'm sure I'll be back. Sometime. However, it's not really that bad, as this was in fact planning to be the final episode anyways for quite a while. Though I kinda did wanna make it more progress instead of me just sitting here. But anyways, I guess, what I wanted to do for the final episode, I guess this would have been the penultimate episode, but the final episode, after making the progress, I want to do another episode showing off the hardest part of the game, in my opinion, and giving you a little walkthrough of how to do it as sort of a parting gift for the time being. Since I have personal issues I'll be dealing with for the next, forever. Quite a while. At least the next few months. But, I might come back. It may take a week or 2 weeks or many weeks or months or maybe even a year or two, but I have a feeling I'll come back to this sometime. But for what I wanted to show you, let's see, I guess this one. I'll show you the battle later on, don't you worry. But for now, let me put on a max repel. There we go. And so the hardest part in the game, in my opinion, is the Netherworld. So after you go through the Shion Tower in Shion Town, obviously, this is the everyone from red, blue, green, and all that. They all know what this is. So after you get through here, you'll talk to the old man at the end. He'll take you back to his house. And you'll probably be confused, as he won't give you the Poke Flute, or guess the Bonka Flute in this game, to get past the Sleeping Bonka. So what you have to do is go all the way back up to the top of the tower, and talk to this, gold, out-of-place tombstone, I guess. And I'll say, nothing happened. But then I'll take you to I could not read that whole thing. I just call it the Netherworld. Upon entering, you can go all the way over here. You should go all the way over here. Go over here. There's a Pokemon Center or Bunker Center that you can go heal at. And you'll need it because there's going to be quite a bit coming up. First up, about at this part of the stairs, you'll be attacked by a bunch of ghosts. It shows that there's like 30 of them or something, but you only have to fight like 4 to 8. I don't remember exactly. Upon doing so, Marissa will come in and save you, as well as give you the Golden Tome, the second tome that you need. Of course, this tome isn't optional. Or at least you'll have to go out of your way to get it. It's not a side quest. It's part of the main quest. So yeah, those fights individually are fairly easy, but together they can be pretty hard. Of course, upon reaching the top, you will come across a house. There isn't anything else out here. I checked every piece of hidden grass. There's nothing here, with the exception of behind. Oh well, repel wore off. Up here, you can go through there. The only thing that you can do there is there's going to be El Yomu. You can catch it if you've beaten the 8th gym. Oh my gosh, I apologize for not stocking up on more repels. I probably could have gotten some in that bunker center we just entered a second ago. Okay, then the last thing I want to do is... Well, I guess I should mention, something else. You know, back in when the city, the last city that we went to that apparently had nothing in it after the vote of reconsideration right before fighting Reimu, there's a giant stone, like, obelisk thing. You'll notice that those things are all around here. If you have a if you have a Bonko with Fly, which you won't get till later on, then you can go to that obelisk, talk to it, and it'll give you the option to use Fly and fly to the Netherworld. This is the only way to reach the Netherworld besides going up Shion Tower. So yeah, you can't even fly there from inside Jinsoko. So once you enter, you'll be greeted with Yomu and Yuyuko here. After you have to fight and beat Yuyuko in order to talk to Yomu, and she'll give you the Poke Flute. Of course, I already did that quite a while ago. But I can't sadly show you the Yuyuko fight, which is the fight that I consider the hardest in the game. So I'll just give you some tips. 1. Burn her. Like, you just need to burn Yuyuko. Yuyuko is about half the problem of the fight. So if you burn her, then her butterfly won't deal as much damage, because I do believe it's physical. And also, it deals consistent damage, something that's going to be really hard because Yuyuko, has its 990 base stats mostly dumped into its defenses, so hurting it is even harder than hurting Reimu, even if you can hit its weaknesses. It is pure Ghost, I believe, so Ghost and Dark type moves are fairly effective. Also, lowering its attack by using Intimidate or Growl is also very effective at just preventing it from healing using Butterfly, as Butterfly is just a much more powerful leech life, and that's also Ghost type. Of course, the other half of the fight, once you've probably stalled out the Yuyuko, and the Yuko's used all her full restores on it, the other problem is El Yomu. El Yomu is, yeah, I'm just going to break the fourth wall and pull up Chrome, and bring up some little thing. This is the Touhoumon wiki, and you can find Touhoumon, the World Link, entire Bonka decks. So, let me just search through it real quick. Here you'll find all the Bonka. You'll find the levels they evolve. This is what I use just to check. So, that's how I knew that Vivid, if you can see right there, evolved at level 35. Okay. So what we're looking for is, okay, El Yomu, Ghost Steel. As you can oh, let me turn on my Wi-Fi. I'm sorry. Alright, okay. As you can see, it's lacking in special defense, but hitting it physically is pretty much not going to work. And its attack is really high, and it's actually fairly fast comparative to what you would expect for something like this. I don't know, I just don't expect Yomu to be that fast. But yeah. And its HP is actually really high as well. So yeah, you just want something that's maybe a little bit faster if you can get that, and to try and nuke it down with a special move. Since I would love if Patchula could hit it and kill it in one hit, which would be really nice, but sadly it's slower and would get one shot. As you can see, Vivid would have to use agility, the same agility strat that I used against Reimu, but I'm not sure if it could actually take a hit with its 90 base defense. It might be able to against El Yomu. Of course, Yuko is actually Ghost Stoic, meaning its only weakness is steel. So if you aren't using a Yomu yourself, in which you'd probably be taking much bigger hits against Butterfly, then you probably aren't going to be hitting it super effective. Not to mention, like, hitting it super effective doesn't actually hurt that much, as I mentioned. Yeah, 225 HP, 220 defense, 220 special defense. It's slow and doesn't have the best attacking stats. But, yeah, it's pretty annoying. Its abilities levitate, so it's immune to ground. And, yeah, so that's pretty much all of the stuff you need to know regarding the Yuko fight. And so now you see why I don't use Wi-Fi, because I hate ads. So, yeah. I think after that, I'm just going to show you off the in-game Yuko fight, because I can't show you the one during the game. So I figured this is sort of a way of making up for it, since we weren't able to get that far in the game, even if I had lost my save file. Since, of course, this is after beating 3 gyms and making your way over to the 4th gym, in which I recommend you actually beat that gym before going here, since it's a lot lower level and a lot easier than this fight. Anyways, I apologize deeply for losing my save file, for this video being really just scattered, of me not going over, showing off my Chrome tab and all the different other things that I did this video, but yeah, thank you for watching. Until next time, which I promise you there will be a next time, if it takes a year or more. Till next time, see ya.